Hi everyone, Sarah Rose here. Welcome back to Wellness Wednesday. Today is week 2 of the Mindfulness series. Today we're going to take it a little step further, and I want to give you 2 more techniques that you can implement today to start living a more mindful life without having to sit down and meditate, because I know a lot of times that is an obstacle for some people, sort of like a block that they have where they feel like they're not good at meditating. So I just wanted to give you these extra tips that don't involve sitting down in meditation per se, but still allow you to live a more mindful, conscious life. I will get to meditation, however, though, because it is one of the most effective tools to live a more mindful life, and I believe it is totally a doorway for total transformation on every single level of your being. So physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, energetically. I can't say enough about meditation, so I will get to that in the 3rd video next week of this series. But for this week, I'll just give you 2 more tips that you can practice anywhere, 24/7, at any time of the day, so that way you can become more conscious in your daily life. You might be asking, why do you want to be more conscious or more mindful, and what benefit does that bring to you? And so just to recap a little bit from the previous video in this series, when you're mindful, you're able to bring yourself into the present moment. And when you're in the present moment, you're not worrying about things that might happen in the future, and you're not focused on things that have already happened in the past. You're able to put all of your power into the present moment, which is all you really have when you think about it. And when you bring your awareness into the present moment, you're also able to witness your thoughts and your feelings and your emotions, and able to not get so wrapped up in them, and actually be able to allow them to come to your awareness, experience them, and then let them release versus suppress them. So the main reason we have trouble with negative emotions is not because we're having the negative emotions, but because we are fighting the negative emotion. So when you practice a mindful lifestyle, you're able to experience the emotions and honor those feelings that you have in your life, but at the same time release them in a healthy way. With mindfulness, you're able to raise your vibrational set point. So what does that mean? When you're able to monitor your thoughts and your actions and your emotions, and you're able to witness them, and you're able to make conscious choices for a higher vibratory choice, and you're able to shift your focus into something that's more positive, you're able to raise your vibrational set point. And this is the basis for manifestation. You're pretty much attracting what you are putting out on a vibrational level. So practicing mindfulness is a gateway into really being able to manifest a life that you love. And I talk more about this in my masterclass that's coming up. If you want to pre-register for that class, it's manifestalifeyouLove.com, where I'll be talking about the 7 pillars to manifest a life you love. And we will touch on awareness and some techniques in there, which mindfulness is definitely one of them. But I won't go too much more into that right now. That is definitely going to be available to you in the masterclass, and I hope you can join me again. That URL is manifestalifeyouLove.com, and that will be launching here later this month. So go ahead and go over there and pre-register to make sure you're first to be notified when enrollment opens. It is a free masterclass at this time. So without further ado, I'd like to leave you with 2 more techniques this week that you can implement anytime, anywhere. They're simple and easy, and you can start them today to live a more mindful lifestyle. And I want you to go ahead and practice these over the course of the next week, and check in with me again in the 3rd video that I'll be doing next Wednesday. So this first technique is super simple. It's giving yourself a trigger, something that you can look at or experience that will automatically prompt you to go inside and inward and become more aware. So it could be as simple as wearing a bracelet or a ring, or it could be as simple as every time you drink water, or it could be when you make your morning coffee. It could be anything that you encounter on a regular basis, and when you see it, you are reminded to go inward and become more mindful. So maybe you put post-it notes around your house, whatever it is. Find something that you can do or wear on your body, something that can be in your physical experience on a fairly regular basis. And so whenever you encounter it, it triggers you to remind you to go inward and prompts you to go inward and become more mindful. So that's really simple. You can do that obviously anywhere, anytime. So try to find something and post your comments below what you decided on. I'd really be curious to see what you choose to use as your prompt or trigger. And the second tip would be to, when you have a moment and you can close your eyes, so obviously not when you're driving or things like that, but you can do this at work, do this anywhere. Whenever you have a moment, you can sort of close your eyes. And you don't actually have to close your eyes, but it sometimes helps to go inward and become more aware when you get rid of your visual distractions. So maybe close your eyes, but just focus in on a certain body part, certain area of your body. So maybe you're feeling your left hand. Or maybe you're focusing on your big toe on your left foot. And you just focus in on the feeling of that area of your body. And you just allow whatever feelings to sort of come to your awareness. Like, what are you feeling in that toe right now? Or what are you feeling in your right ring finger? And you just sort of focus on that. Like, I can say right now in my right ring finger, I'm feeling a little bit of a throb or a little bit of a vibration. It's not a tingling. It's nothing really dramatic or anything like that, but it just feels like there's a little bit of an ache or a throb on the side of my right finger. And so just practice zooming in on certain areas of your body. You can take a moment to lay down and do this and do a full body scan and take time focusing your awareness and scanning certain areas of your body and becoming more aware of what you're feeling in those areas of your body. And that is a fabulous exercise for mind-body awareness. That is, if you have the time to do that, I recommend doing that, but it doesn't have to be that way. You can do this at work, you can do this on the subway, you can do this anywhere you're at 24/7. These are little techniques that you can sneak in a moment of mindfulness into your day so you can become more conscious and more aware of the connection that you have with your body, with your emotions, with your feelings. So I hope these two techniques sound interesting to you, and I hope you have the ability to try them out. I challenge you to try these for the full 7 days, and I will be checking in with you next week on Wednesday. So feel free to post your comments in the box below, whether you're on my blog or YouTube, of what you chose as your trigger or your prompt. I'd be really curious to hear about that. But also, I'd like some feedback maybe next week on what you experienced as you implemented these techniques over the course of the week. And again, my Manifest a Life You Love Masterclass is a free class, and you can register at manifestalifeyoulove.com. I hope to see you there. That's going to be launching very soon, so go ahead and pre-register for that so you can get the details as soon as enrollment opens. Namaste.